Right, bit of an update video for you. We're going to talk about the Jaguar Xf with a battery drain. We're going to talk about the health van with the airbag fault, and we're going to talk about a Range Rover. So yeah, this is sort of what we've got going on. I haven't got a lot of time to run through all the tests and everything what we've done, but we'll explain as we go. So first one is the health van with the airbag module. We've got a new one in. We're going to fit it in quickly. So if you remember this one, this is the one where the radio was buzzing away, had no communication with it, and the mileage was flashing. Had no communication with the airbag module, checked all the can lines, etc. Tried another module, but it was out a different year. That didn't work. So we've got another one in it. We've plugged that one in today, and everything's good. No airbag light on, no nothing. So, but he did say when he drove it home, the radio started buzzing again. All I've done is taken that out to see if anything's touching behind there, affecting the can lines or anything. While it was out, disconnected or cycled the ignition, done a reset on it. Still exactly the same. Took the plug out the back, connected it back up, and the buzzing's gone. It's all working again. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's got a capacitor or something mucking about inside that head unit, but I don't know. But even with that disconnected, we couldn't talk to the airbag module, couldn't do anything. So airbag's fixed, no lights on, proxy aligned it, everything's good. The only problem you do have with these, this is a Citroen van. The Citroen and the Peugeot software doesn't have the proxy alignment in it, so you have to go in through Fiat. Tell it it's a Fiat, go through, proxy align it, everything works. So yeah, so can lines obviously were good down to that because everything's good. No lights on, no nothing. And the radio is now playing and doing what it's meant to be doing, which is great. But after about 3 or 4 seconds, it would lock up and start buzzing. So today we've only got enough time to literally get it in, get the airbag module fitted. It's a massive old beast. So he's going to take it away. I'm going to get him to check that. I've got all the details off the radio. If there is any more issues, I'll see if I can grab one, plug it in there, see if there's any difference. But apart from that, she's sort of good. So yeah, airbag module did fix this one. So let's go and have a look at this Range Rover. Right, here we go. This is the one where the radio kept looping, losing stations, coming back on. All the modules would shut down, turn back on, shut down, turn back on, coming up with a short circuit detection in the ECUs. So we narrowed it down to either this unit or something external, but it was pretty sure we had everything else externally disconnected, and it was literally live earth and the fibre optic loop. So managed to get hold of another one. We're going to plug it in, see if it's changed anything, see if the TVs work on the rear headrests. See what happens. Let's get it plugged in. So connected it all up. Stop the binging. Whoa. It's on. So last time, after 10 seconds, this was looping. And that's it. Oh, beautiful. Let's just go through. That's what it did before. It wouldn't stop, wouldn't actually cycle, it would just turn off, turn back on. So I think we're not allowed music on, but I think we're allowed adverts on. Right, that's good. So that bit's working. Let's see if the TV's working in the back, because that has got a slightly different part number and I don't know whether they're programmed or not. But let's have a look. Let's turn that down. Let's get the back. Giggity. So we have got, these are headrests. You've got some Carlos Fandango doodah. Turn the right one on. Rear seat entertainment. I want to watch DVD. Insert disc. Well, it's all turning on. It's all there. This is all working. So I assume that's it done. Home. Let's try the other monitor. There we go. So, looks good. Right, so that's 2 done and dusted. All the audio's working in this one. This one can go back together. Citroen Relay's done with the airbag module. So we've got the Jaguar with the ABS module. We've got an ABS module. We're going to plug it in, see if it's actually the module or something past it. And then, yeah, decide we're going to go on that one. So there we go. Let's have a look. Quick overview. This car had a battery drain on it, and we narrowed it down to the ABS unit. So we had to split all the circuits because the whole car was staying live, and it all worked out. We pull one fuse from the ABS unit, it all shuts down. So that's easy enough. Now the issue is how we're going to fix it. So I don't know whether the ABS control modules are programmed, part of the immobiliser system. A lot of late Fords are, a lot of Ford Focuses and things like that. I think they're programmed. So what we've got is second-hand control module. So this has got one number different as far as we know. We pulled the part number out of the scan tool and the N number is different, but this was like 30 quid. What this is going to prove is it just the power being removed from this stopping the car from starting, or because, yeah, we can leave it connected, so that means CAN in and out is going to be okay, but if we pull the plug for this, it doesn't like it, but it probably doesn't know you've got your foot on the brake, etc. So there's multiple things what could be wrong. But for 30 quid, it's worth stripping this lot out, plugging this one in. We're probably going to have lights on, but we can give it a scan, see what's going on, see if it is immobilised, go from there. But yeah, I don't know. Never done one before. So let's get this stripped out so we can at least get to the plug, get this one plugged in, see what's going on. Right, so the ABS control module is tucked down in there, in the scuttle panel. So the only way to get to it, I can just about get to the plug to unplug it, but I can't plug the other module back in. A lot of plugs there, wasn't there? So we can take the wipers off, all that scuttle panel out, so we can hopefully get down, get the plug out of the way, and then get just the control module part of the ABS unit in there, give it a scan, see if it starts, see what we can do. But we've got all these funny little plastic screws which don't like undoing. Going to take a little bit of time, so I'll get that off. I'll come back to you. Right, as you can see, she's a runner. All we've done, stripped all the scuttle out. I don't know if you can hear me very well. Stripped all the scuttle out. We've plugged this in, and it all works. We have got ABS light on. That module is one letter different. Might not make any difference, so we're going to have to go through it, see what we can do. But what we're going to do, give it a scan. We're going to set it up in my bay. Let's make sure the battery discharge is definitely gone and it's not going in the module then out the module. So that'll be one test we can do. Give it a scan, see what he thinks is wrong with that. Could just be need steering angle setting up, or might need seat pressure, something like that. So yeah, but it's not immobilised programmed, which is one thing which is good. Right, let's get it in the bay and see what we can do. Right, so now we've got a bit of a problem. So we've connected up that ABS unit, the fault's back. So it's not the ABS unit causing the issue, it's masking the issue when we take it off. It's even staying warm, that's staying powered up. The hazard lights are back on, dash lights flashing back on and off. But if it's one of the other modules waking that up, if I pulled all the powers out of them ones, they shouldn't really be waking it up. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure where to go. I just double checked here. It's got switch live going into it. That's getting nothing out of it. Mate, I don't know. It's a weird one. So we've got the CAN wiring up, and it's got comfort CAN and powertrain CAN. So powertrain is going to be your engine control module, your gearbox ECU, etc. So it could be something down that route. Yeah, weird. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a full scan now, scan every system on the car, clear all the fault codes out of it, and check how many modules we can talk to. Then we're going to disconnect that, see what we can't talk to after that. So that's going to say what that is shutting off. So if it's something past it, yeah, possibly that's what's going on. The only thing I am concerned about is if, obviously on CAN communication, you do have a 60 ohm resistor to smooth out all the signals and to quieten everything down. If that is the 60 ohm end, or the 60 ohm noid, whatever they call it, if that's got the 60 ohm resistor in it, that means that when we're pulling that, possibly the CAN's not talking to each other through other 5-6 modules. So yeah, I don't know. Let's get it scanned, disconnect that, see what changes, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so we spoke to the customer about this. We've narrowed it down to immobiliser, steering lock, something. I've pulled the fuse for the immobiliser, still draining. So now I need to strip out underneath the dash, start getting to all the control modules, strip all that side of it out. Spoke to the customer, he wants to call it a day. He'd already spent £800 or £900 having an alternator fitted. He came to us, said, can you have a look? We said, well, you know, it's going to be a massive job. The other garage up there, had it up there 4 weeks, couldn't find it. These are complicated, they're a nightmare car. He understood it. He's, well, I'd like to go up to £1,000, see what we can do. So we're getting close to that. we know it's going to go over. So he's like, let's call it a day. Let's put it back together, and he's going to get another car. So it's a shame. Leave a little comment, see if you'd have done something different to what we'd have done, maybe the process or the way we've dealt with the customer. I think it's gone quite smoothly. Customer's still happy. And yeah, we'll see on the next. So the only thing the Jaguar man did say when he came in to pay, he's been speaking to his wife, and they said, you want a win-win, ain't you? If you do fix it, you charge. If you don't fix it, you still charge. I thought, yeah, that's the way it works. If I'm not earning money, I'll close the doors, I'll go home, you know. You asked me to fix a car. He was making an observation, he weren't moaning, you know, but, you know, you've asked me to fix the car, and we've had a go. And then you've said, I don't want to spend any more. So that's the way it is. If I'd taken on a welding job, and I don't know how to weld, I'll go, yeah, I'll have a go at that, and I can't do it, then I can't say, well, yeah, I still want to charge, you know. But when you sort of know what you're doing on these sort of cars, you've got to charge. You know, you've got to charge for your time. He wanted us to have a go. We've spent our time on it. I could have spent the amount of time that was sat in my workshop, I could have earned 2 or 3 times as much on a different car. 3 or 4 different cars, in and out, in and out, in and out, done. And yeah, so he understood, obviously. He was just making an observation on it. But yeah, if you're good at your job and people want you to have a go at doing the cars, you've got to charge. But I know a lot of garages go, oh, well, we can't do it. It's not for us. And yeah, they just send the cars out, which is fair enough if it's not the type of work they do. But if I was a mechanic, took a gearbox out, stripped it all down, and found out the input shaft was knackered or something, it needed a new gearbox, and they go, well, we don't want to do it, you've got to charge for your time for getting to that point, you know, so who knows. Well, it's unfortunate. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We're not wrong on the Jaguar. We just haven't finished our investigation, and the customer's called it a day. So what can we do? We have spoke to him. We have said, you know, we could, that one fuse, as long as it's alive when the ignition's turned on, the ABS is going to be okay on it. So we could put that to a switch live for a relay. If we can do it where we unlock the car and it automatically works, the immobiliser is going to work. Or we can put it on a quick flick switch. It'll be okay, you know. So it's his decision. He's going to let us know, but he's taking the car away. He's paid his money up till now. So yeah, that's 3 sort of updates on the cars for you. So as always, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, give us a little like, little comment down below, and share it with your friends if you think they'd enjoy it. Stick on Facebook. Get us out there. See you on the next one.